Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very quick video about just the prices of living in Seville, Spain. So it's very affordable, and today I'm going to share with you just how affordable it is to live here. Also, I do want to share some things about being a language assistant, as that is what I'm doing here. So I'm going to share the wage I make here and how that translates to the cost of living here. Overall, I just think it's fascinating to compare the price of living around the world. So here's the price of living in Seville, Spain. Every region in Spain will pay language assistants differently depending on the cost of living, and they basically break it down by knowing how affordable the city is or the state is. That's how they determine the pay. So for me, it's 800 euros. I know, that sounds insane, especially if you're coming from the United States. That's like pocket change, if anything, barely, especially in the US. But yes, that's how much I get paid a month, 800 euros. I know it sounds insane, but once I break down the prices of how much everything is, you'll see, wow, okay, she can get by with that. And it's so true. So I've been able to get by with the 800 that they give me, but I also came with savings because I knew personally I was gonna wanna travel while I was here. I've done a lot of traveling around Europe, and I wanted to have money to do that. And with the 800 euros, that wouldn't be enough. So if you are becoming a language assistant or thinking about it, I would recommend planning on saving about $8,000 to $10,000, especially if you're gonna be traveling. I'm not saying you're gonna spend all that money, but it's just nice to have. So if you do wanna go on a trip, you're gonna have the money and you're not gonna have to worry about it. What I did before coming here is I worked and I saved a lot of money, almost all of it, to be able to have this experience where I could travel. Now, if you don't mind not traveling and you're just here for the experience of living in Spain, you can totally get by with just living off the 800 euros. That's totally possible. So now let me break down the cost of everything. This is the fun part. Right now I'm speaking to you from this beautiful penthouse I live in on the 5th floor, the top floor, in a beautiful street by the center, and it's close to everything. I live with 4 other girls, which makes us 5. We have 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 shower, kitchen, a living area, and a beautiful, huge balcony. And we get all this for $1,400 every month. Also insane. I know. So we obviously do divide the cost of rent. So my portion and everyone else's portion is 280 euros. I don't think I've ever paid for rent that cheap. Even when I was living at home and I had to pay rent, it was more expensive than 280 euros. So like I said, I do live with 4 other girls, so we do split the cost of everything. I will say the total cost of it, but I'll also say like my portion of it, because if you are planning to be a language assistant, you're probably gonna live with other people. So give or take groceries, it could be less or more, just depending on how much I buy, or if I'm going to the store hungry. It's about 120 euros a month for groceries. Groceries are pretty affordable here. You can get really good healthy options too for good prices. You can get junk too for good prices. Like everything's just a good price in the grocery store. You'll be eating well here. In Spain, at least in Seville, they do gas for hot water and for the oven. I'm pretty sure that's it. Hot water in the oven. So we have gas tanks that we use to heat up both of these things. They last about 3 weeks. So every 3 weeks or so, it's about $34 total to get one of those big gas things. Oh, and we get like 2 of them every time. So we get like 2 gas things. It's about $34 every 3 weeks. So split between us, it's about $7. Then there's Wi-Fi, of course. Everybody needs Wi-Fi. $30 per month, and we split it up, so $6 each. Sorry, 6 euros each. The electric bill is kind of all over the place, but for about a month and a half, we got the bill and it was about 130. So split it between all 5 of us, $26. 26 euros, I need to get used to that. Shopping, clothes, again, affordable. So for like an item, like a shirt or pants, they normally run for about $8 to $15 each piece, give or take. It depends also where you're shopping, of course, and what brands you're buying. Typically, any stores you go into, that's the majority of the price range you'll see. Now, if you're going out and spending money on entertainment, this is also affordable. Of course, it depends on the type of event you're going to and if you drink alcohol and if you're gonna be buying drinks at these events. But I've calculated it. About each time you go out to an event for entertainment is about 12 to 20 euros. Not bad. Nightlife. Now this is the fun part. You go to a club here in Spain, you pay for the ticket, but the ticket also comes with a free drink, a free copa, they call it. So like last night we went out and it was about $12 to get in, and that includes a free drink, which is amazing. It does not include coat check, which is about 2 euros, depending also again on the place. But if you're going out, nightlife is about 12 to 20 euros every time you go out. Again, also depends on how much you're drinking that night and how many drinks you're buying. You can easily eat out for like 5 to 15 euros every time. This includes tapas, mains, drinks. It's all very affordable. Like the other day I went and got a sandwich, a serenito they call it. It's like this, it's a pretty big sandwich with a side of French fries and a drink, and I only paid 7 euros for it. Nails. Nails are so fun to get done here because it's so inexpensive and I love it. I normally get gel, and that's normally about $11 to $20. And of course I've looked at places to get my hair done. Just a haircut trim is about 10 to 30 euros. Of course you can pay more, but that's like the average price range to get a hair trim for women. Lastly, I'm just gonna mention wine because I think it's pretty awesome. So obviously Spain and Europe is just known for wine in general, but you can literally buy a whole bottle of wine for 2 euros. And it's pretty good. I mean, here it's technically known as cooking wine, like wine they cook with. That's why it's so cheap. Wine is wine and it gets the job done. If you're looking to have a girls' night with wine, it's perfect, especially with our humble wage. I hope I said euros after everything. I might have said dollars a lot, but I'm working on it. You can get by pretty well here on the wage of a language assistant, but honestly, if you're coming here working remote with an American job, you're gonna be set, you're gonna be fine. Seville is known as being one of the more affordable places in Spain, so you can really enjoy life here, which I love about it. And in this experience where maybe I'm not getting paid that much, it's been really great. I haven't felt strapped for money. Like I said, I do have savings, and I really recommend that if you're coming here to have savings and you plan on traveling Europe. If not though, if you plan on staying in Spain, don't worry, because the 800 will surely cover you and more, maybe a little more, but it will cover you. Anyway, I hope you thought this was interesting. I know I did. Just breaking it down and comparing it to what I pay back in the US is insane. Everywhere's different. So I just hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.